Hey everyone, it's Sheila from Punchy Noble's Starseed Reflections. This is new for me. It's my first YouTube video. I'm wanting to do a reading for the full moon in Pisces. It just happened at 12:33 a.m. last night, which they call the harvest moon. So we count our blessings for what we have harvested and release the things that do not serve us and continue to grow. I just want to send out much love and light and many blessings to everyone, and especially to my soul tribe, soul family who has helped me get through so much. I so appreciate you guys, and maybe someday we'll all meet together in person. That would be awesome. But I did look up a few things about what stones or crystals you could use for the Pisces full moon, and one of them was aquamarine. This happens to be aquamarine and lepidolite. Such a beautiful stone. Chevron amethyst, which happens to be clear quartz crystal and amethyst together. Of course, clear quartz always amplifies anything, so how beautiful is this? Like for the crown chakra is the white and the purple. So definite enlightenment going on there. And of course, rainbow moonstone. Always good for full moon meditations. So I'm going to give this my best and hopefully be led by spirit, and I hope it connects to each of you. The first thing we use is Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco, and we'll see what spirit has to say to us here. I could have done this ahead of time. I kind of almost wanted to, but then I know a lot of people like to see people shuffling cards on the camera. So I'm giving it my best, and I also, the lighting might be different or strange, but for me, one of my main connections is to being out in nature, especially I'm near what I call my tree, or I'm married, I can say our tree. Brings so much. A moment ago, there was just a squirrel barking at me for being right here, but I'm thankful for nature, and I'm also very thankful for animals. So just ask spirit to mind and energy and what it would have to say for us about this full moon in Pisces. First thing you get is fruitation. And the number is 37, which would be a 10. So then, well, if that isn't like fitting, because it is actually the harvest moon card that just gave me cold chills. Look at all the bounty that she's wearing upon her head of all sorts. So it's not only what we have for our body, but it's what we create with our mind that we put out forth. That is so beautiful. Wow. Is there anything else that the Queen of the Moon Oracle card would wish to give us from the spirits and our Ascended Master today? Seeing this card. And this one is number 36, which is a 9. It's the green corn moon. But can you see her? Maybe she's thinking of someone that's just passed over, or someone has maybe releasing the bloom. She can open herself up to new things. This is Pisces is deep spiritual, emotional time. So maybe we need to release something that'll help us be able to grow and go through the portal. Look, and there's a full moon through the portal there with all the stars. Maybe one more from this one. Whatever spirit says. Seeing this one. 23:5. 5 is about change. But even with all the changes that we might have to go through, it's talking about us having gratitude. This is one of those things that I remind myself often when I start getting upset, feeling like things are not going the way that I feel they should be going. Whether that's relationships, in work, in just whatever, then I remember to take a few deep breaths, slow down, and be grateful for what I do have. One more. Spirit. and another 5. So we definitely, with releasing, there is going to be changes going on. So this one says the egg moon. Trying to look at that ball. She's taking time out to rest. I also read that sometimes that the Pisces full moon can also be about being restorative to yourself. So self-love, self-compassion, it goes a long ways. And I'm also going to take this one and then do the other oracle. Oh wow, and then there she is. And 41, another 5. So this must, I hope this really resonates with someone. An awful lot of 5s. I know 5 in numerology is about change. So, but this is sovereignty, Queen of the Moon. Look at all the downloads and information she has going on there in the background, and the planets that she also has there that she's deciphering for herself, that she's holding on to. Just absolutely beautiful. She also has a mark there in your third eye. But I also was reading about that it's also important for us to stay grounded too, so that we can do the downloads that come through our third eye, through our crown chakra, the divine. So we need to also be grounded too. I'm also going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle from Colette Baron Reed and see what Spirit has to tell us from there also. And this is so funny because I have a thing about the number 44. I mean, seriously, it's in all kinds of things for me. I see it on license plates all the time. It's strength. Just remember, even with the other oracle cards, with all the changes it says, with all those 5s, that we still have some strength that we can rely on from the universe, from maybe our soul tribe, from deep inside of us, that we can draw upon those things. Just remember that. This one maybe for a moment has me a little stumped, but maybe it means something to someone else. The ghost lands. Maybe it's about, since it's release time, that we've went within into the ghost lands of all the things past, things that no longer serve us, that are no longer for our higher good, that we can let go of. Maybe going deep within, maybe the strength card will help with those things. Remember to release that. 1 + 7 is an 8. Infinity. I'm going to say last but not least of these, 29, number 11. Sorry, folks. Coming to life. We have the strength. We can go deep within. And we can come to life now once we release those things. Looking forward to the new, a new us, a new time. So beautiful. And there's the butterfly of transformation. So lovely. Let's see which hand. She'd already received, and she's already giving back out as she's coming to life. So that's beautiful too. I have one more. I have the Light Workers Oracle by Alana Fairchild. These are I felt led to use them because it's a very spiritual deck of cards. They're like the divine downloads, and this one's already calling my name. And let's see. It's a number 6, which I think of family. It says the 4th ray of harmony. Number 6. The 4th ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transferred into something positive, and the Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony now. When the fourth ray of harmony is active in your life, you are approaching spiritual initiation, which creates a whole new person. And that's a whole new person coming to life. Initiation may begin with a feeling torn between two choices or realities. You may wonder if you have what it takes to get through this. You do. As you discover your strength to be patient with the process rather than trying to force an outcome prematurely, eventually you will outgrow the conflict altogether, emerging a wiser, more powerful you. You will have gained a positive outcome from what was once considered to be a negative situation. When the fourth ray of harmony becomes stronger in your soul, avoid becoming scattered, out of balance, or swinging from one extreme to the other in thoughts, actions, and emotions. You will need to keep grounding yourself and become moderate rather than all or nothing in your life choices. This will create your successful outcome more swiftly than trying to force something to happen immediately. The challenge and the gift of the fourth ray of harmony is the increased sensitivity to beauty it engenders. Music takes on a whole new emotional depth. Music, I live by music. The beauty or chaos in your environment and, even the colors you wear have more impact on you than usual. You can use this increased sensitivity to your advantage by choosing art, music, colors, and so forth to feel good for you. The mainstream is still operating in a fear-based energy. With increased sensitivity, you can at times be more affected by this. If you are experiencing increased negativity, depression, doubt, fear, or emotional instability, this is likely why. You will overcome this without shutting down. When you sense it happening, respond with loving discipline. You might meditate, journal, dance, create art, listen to music, exercise, have a bath, or spend time in nature to bring yourself back to balance. This ray has a special connection to the arts and guides you to create. You are encouraged to trust your own creativity and to enjoy it and use it to help heal yourself and perhaps others too. When Archangel Gabriel enters your life, there will be an emphasis on the use of sound for healing and balance. So the words you use, affirmations for example, and the invocations of this deck will be very powerful, and so will music. You may use the sound to help balance and restore your energy. You'll know when it has worked because you will feel happier and find life simpler. You may not immediately solve an issue, but start doing what you need to take care of yourself, knowing resolution is on the way. Wow, even this one is like really touching me right now. When I was just talking about music and being in nature. Wow, and then that coming to life card and the strength card. I love synchronicities. So the invocation that it was talking about is, I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the fourth ray of harmony. I call upon the grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Gabriel to help me find balance, wisdom, creative approaches in all areas of my life. I ask for unconditionally loving assistance to outgrow problems in my life. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, and tenderness to help me grow in all that I divinely destined to be. May the art and beauty within find the authentic expression in the world. May I be held from within and grounded in my center as I approach the portal of initiation. May the unconditionally loving masters and angels that serve on the divine ray of light bring it to the hearts of all beings for the greatest good. Through divine mercy, will, and grace, so be it. I want you to know that I love and appreciate all of you, and thank you for your time, and many blessings, everyone.